Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got our Virus Metal Growlmon mat, and our Black Agumon has warp digivolved into Black War Growlmon to help us out. On the last of the left side of this box, doing our retrospective of if these cards could still be used, and how many of them are kind of just chaff now, not really good cards for use. We got Fugamon starting out. Gone over him before. Not a great card. Can't really see any reason you'd want to put him in. Dokunamon, again, has a Digiburst. Not really meta right now. Not worth it. Cerebrosmon, we've gone over him before. He really works on deletion, and he is a level 5. So I can't really say with this power level that he is worth it. Growlmon, again, Digiburst related. Not really worth it. Growlmon, we've been over him before. He's a 4, he's a 2, he's got 4,000. And while you have 3 or fewer security cards, this Digimon gets plus 1,000. Not really worth it. Jack Raid, again, not worth putting in. Final Zubabon Punch, we have seen this one before. And I said that I would put 1 or 2 in a deck, I feel. Baboongamon. This one's again a Digiburst, and I just think it's too much of a play cost. Getting rid of 2 things underneath him to get rid of one of your opponents. So I don't like him. Lotusmon, we haven't seen her before. She is an 11 play cost, a 4 Digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. All turns, when one of your opponents play a level 4 or lower Digimon, suspend it. I could see this one still being used. Like, maybe not playing Lotusmon straight out, but like playing something, like not going directly from Rookie, Champion Ultimate Mega, but like maybe you put down an Ultimate, and then you put this one down on a future turn to get it cheaper. Xiaomon we've looked at. Cerebrosmon Werewolf Mode. So this is a 9 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 9,000 DP. It's got Rush, so this Digimon can attack the turn it comes into play. And on play, you may delete one of your Cerebrosmon to gain 9 memory. Okay. So that kind of leads credence to the Cerebrosmon's ability where, like, when it's deleted. So there was a reason for that, and that is this card. I'm going to say they have to work in tandem. So if you want Cerebrosmon, you'd have to put Werewolfmon together to make them both playable. And to me, that's not a... They don't do anything else. So like if you drew this one early game, you have to wait to get Cerebrosmon out. And it's not good to me. Orochimon. An 8 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. When Digivolving, one of your Digimon gets Piercing for the turn. Okay. So you give this one Piercing, you give something else Piercing. I could see some situations where that might be good. It doesn't have an inherited effect, so that's a minus. I think you could side deck this one. I think that's where this one would be. I don't think it would be actively in the deck. I think it could be on the side deck. Next pack. Purge Shine, I've said that one's alright. Skull Scorpomon, not crazy about it. It's low body and its level just don't match to me. Labramon is a 3 play cost, a 0 Digivolution cost, 2,000 DP. On play, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card. And that is play, so you can't Digivolve. You have to play it outright to do that. I could see it being played in some decks because purple does like doing that. So I would put it in a deck with with two of them, not a full deck. We got the Geodramon with the Digiburst. Its effect isn't great, so we're going to pass on that. Hippogriffmon, we've said we pass on. Blimpmon, we've already made a decision on, which was a pass, I believe. Gaugamon, again, another pass, because it's just not worth it. Kendo Garurumon, I think we've done this one, but let's do it again. A 6 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 6,000 DP. You may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers as if it was a level 3 Digimon. When attacking, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all of the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. I'm going to say this one's worth it, mainly because of the current meta, and it's got that hybrid typing. So, like, you could use it for, like, Mirage Garurumon, or is it? Yeah. The Mirage one, or Susanomon, like any of those. This one is not a completely dead card, so I would say this one's worth it. We got Bukamon. When attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon, one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. This is very situational. I don't like it. It may give some early stuff, but later on it's going to be pretty bad. Bushiyagaman, we just went over. Shine Greymon is a 12 play cost. We've gone over this one. It digivolves from either red or yellow. And I said it just barely didn't make the cut. And then we got Lilamon. She is an 8 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Digiburst 2 to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And the inherited effect of, if you have a Tamer in play, when attacking, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. I'm not crazy about her main effect, but if I'm looking at her inherited effect, I could see her as a solid choice for a sideboard or maybe 1 or 2 in the deck. I could see something being done with her. I feel like she's still playable. Like, if you need to, you could use her Digiburst to slow down your opponent if you're really losing. And then use the inherited effect to keep suspending stuff. Lilamon, I think I said he was fine. He's got a nice level attack. His play cost and his Digivolution cost kind of equal each other out. Because normally rookies have 0 Digivolution cost, but he's only got a 2 play cost. So I think he could find some use somewhere. Tankdramon, as I said, it's for a D-Brigade deck. Agumon, all about the Digiburst, not really relevant. Regalikusmon, what was this guy again? 11, 3, 11. When attacking, trash the bottom card of one of your opponent's Digimon. When you do, draw 1 card and gain 1 memory. Yeah, I could see this one off as like not a main level 6, but like one you put in the deck for casuals or something like that when you don't have enough. Pythomon, he's the old blocker. Not much to say about that. Meteormon, I said I liked him because I remember that some other ones deal with ones having reboot. Volcanodramon, we said good. Lotusmon, I believe we said that one was fine. Lobomon, I can't remember if we've gone over him, but he's a 5 play cost, a 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. So it's got the Tamer that he can Digivolve from, and no inherited effect. I wouldn't put him in a deck because of him, but because he's got the hybrid and that's currently the meta, I could see him going into a deck. Heir of Dragons, a 3 play cost, main trigger, draw 2 cards from your deck. Then if one of your Digimon has Greymon or Draw in its name, other than the renamed ones for English. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. Security effect, activate this card's main effect. So for 3 memory, you get to draw 2 cards and potentially delete one of your opponent's 4,000s or less. I'm going to say this one's all right. I could definitely see it going into a deck because it is just like a Pot of Greed where you're playing one to draw 2, but it's got some extra text to it. And it's got that color restriction, but I think it could work in some deck. We got a Commandramon. As I said, this one's fine because if you're playing a D-Brigade deck, there's a lot more Commandramons now to choose from. And we got Blastmon, who's a 13 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP, security attack +1. When attacking, your opponent may choose one of their unsuspended Digimon. If they do, switch the target of the attack to that Digimon. I am not a fan of that. I mean, it does go along with the other one, because you could... what was it? The Option Blast card, because it would bump him up to the 16 level. That's still... That's basing the 2 cards off of each other. Like, I'd want to use that other one on, like, a Machine Dramon or something like that, where he'd get bumped up and he would go into the 16, and he's got better abilities. This one's second ability is kind of a drawback. It's a minus side to the coin, and I don't feel like that's a good thing, because they can just choose a different Digimon for you to attack instead. So they could have a Mega that you are attacking into their suspended, and they go, no, you're going to attack into that unsuspended rookie instead. And that could ruin your tempo and give the opponent a major advantage. Gosokumon, it's got an alright body, but nothing. And I feel for like level 5s, you want to have something there. Cyclone Kick is a 4 play cost. Main, unsuspend one of your Digimon and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Security, activate this card's main effect. I think this is alright. I could definitely see it being used. Labramon, I believe we said that we would play it, because it does have the regular play cost. And to draw into trash is kind of what Purple still likes to do. Kudamon is a 3 play cost, a 0 Digivolution cost, 2,000 DP. On play, you may trash the top card of your security stack to have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 2,000 DP. I don't think that's a lot. I don't like it. Yellow has gotten a lot of recovery. So they could get back from this. That only works on play, though, so you'd have to pay the 3 memory cost. I'm going to go pass. If it had inherited, I probably would go. Tobiumon, that's a pass. As we said before, it's got nothing for it. It's a champion with 3,000. Neodevamon, let's see. Yeah, we said that in the current meta, this one is good. Because when an opponent plays a Tamer, gain 3 memory. So you're gaining at minimum 5 memory every single time they play a Tamer with this guy active. And when he digivolves, when an opponent's Tamer becomes suspended, gain 1 memory. Not too important in the current meta, but the main ability could definitely slow some stuff down. Again, vanilla... it's all right. I'm not looking to put it in a deck. Dobermon, same thing as the last one. Tactical Retreat, a 1 play cost. Keep leaning over to the right. A 1 play cost. Main, place one of your Digimon on top of your security stack face down. Trash all the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Security, trigger recovery +1. So my immediate thought was the yellow Digimon we went and looked at earlier, who allows you to add 2 cards to your security stack. And it was level 5. And then after, on your opponent's end phase, I think it is, you trash the top card of your security stack. In combo with that, you would be able to put 2 cards into your security stack, play this, put her on top, make it 3. That's nice. It's situational, but I could see it being useful in some situations. So I'm going to give it a sideboard. We got another Bushiyagaman. We got a Chaosmon, who's a 15 play cost, digivolves from green or black for 6, 14,000 DP, has piercing, and when digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. Then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon as well. I think it's fine. I could see it still being used in this meta, I think. Because the 14 body is real big. The piercing is nice, so even if you use it to take out an opponent's level 6 or 7, it would still get to do damage to the stack, and I'm not worried about it dying from that. And being black, you could have something underneath to give it reboot. So I'm going to call this one good. And then we got Dark Roar. 3 play cost. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 3 or less. For each Digimon with D Brigade in its type, add 1 to the maximum play cost of the Digimon you choose with this effect. Security effect, activate this card's main effect. This again is for that very specific D Brigade type. And that hasn't really been meta right now, so I'm going to call this one not good at the moment. Alright. We have finished taking a look at the left side of this box, seeing what do I think is still playable, what I think isn't playable. We've got what looks like a healthy, probably like half worth of cards for a deck. Next time we're going to start on the right side and see how much of that is usable, and if this is still a good box to pick up now. Again, I picked it up because I only picked up 1 Great Legends back when it came out, so I kind of wanted to get some more cards for it. If you agree or disagree with any of my decisions of the cards that I have chosen that I think are good or I think are bad, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. It really does help. If you haven't, please do subscribe. And until then, I will see you next time.